Hello everybody, Toastbomb here, back bringing you more Halo 4 gameplay commentary from the PAX Prime event. Now again, this is not my video, this is someone else's video, so link in the description if you want to check out the original video, if you want to go like that video, comment on the video, subscribe to that guy, or whatever, because without his video, this video would not be possible. Now first let's talk numbers. Yes, the numbers that pop up on the screen when you get a kill or you capture a flag and stuff like that. Now I've seen people complaining about these numbers on the screen just going, oh my god, numbers on the screen are gonna die! We're gonna die, there's numbers! It's ruining everything! Like, no. The world is not ending because there are numbers on the screen when you kill anybody. Because once you play the game enough, they kinda just disappear into the background. I've even experienced the same thing just watching the gameplays. I haven't played the game yet, but just watching them, I barely even notice them anymore because I'm just used to seeing them. It's similar to how if you guys played Reach a lot and everybody used the Grunt Birthday Party, I've basically blocked that sound out of my mind so I don't even notice it anymore. And it just registers as someone's dead instead of, oh, there's really an annoying sound going on. And it's going to be the same thing as the numbers. You're not really going to notice them, they're just going to register in your head as, I got a kill, or I did something. It's just going to give you visual confirmation that you did something, similar to kind of how the hit markers are in the game now as well. And I've actually trained myself to be able to see you killed in the bottom left to know that I've gotten a kill, so it will still help me out a little bit, but not quite as much as other people. And just for newer players, it helps out a ton. When you see those points, it just gives you visual confirmation that you actually killed somebody. Similar to in Call of Duty, which helped me out a lot when I first started playing. So don't sweat it about the numbers because you just sound like a crazy person when you're screaming, ah, the numbers! Where are the numbers? Oh my god, the numbers! Like, you just sound like a crazy person to people and not someone who you want to listen to. So just forget about them, because they'll be alright. Alright, so now let's talk about the saw. Just a minute ago, the guy picked up the saw, and it turns out that thing's a power weapon? What? That thing's a power weapon? I was not expecting that at all. I thought it was going to be an equipable primary weapon just because, as far as I can remember, I can't think of any power weapon that is a rapid fire, like, automatic weapon. Like, there are, fuel rod gun, there's rocket launcher, there's sniper. Like, what other weapon is a fully automatic assault rifle? There isn't any. But this thing is, and it just destroys people, which I think is pretty cool, because just think you round a corner, there's like 4 dudes there, and you just mow them all down, overkill, extermination. I think that'd be pretty fun, and I think this power weapon has some potential, although I don't think it'll be quite as effective in the good players' hands, because it doesn't seem like there's quite as much of like a infinite skill level that you can get to this weapon. It's just kind of like spray and pray sort of deal. It's not like a sniper where you could just get immaculate at your aim and you could quick scope, no scope, just demolish kids with your sniper at the blink of an eye. You can just snap to a head and shoot. It's not like a rocket launcher where you get really good at, knowing where to fire and how to fire it so that you get the kill and you don't die if you're really close to another guy or something like that. It's kind of just this weapon that doesn't hold a lot of potential in the skill department, although I do think it'll be really fun to use and run around and just mow down kids with this thing. Alright, so now let's talk about weapon balance on the primary weapons. Now, this is something that I'm just baffled by when I see gameplays. I see gameplays of like the light rifle, and someone's doing pretty good with the light rifle, and I'm like, oh man, dude, that thing rapes! It's like freaking awesome. That thing's just taking out kids. That's gonna be way better than all the other weapons. Then he switches to a BR, and he starts destroying with the BR, and I'm like, oh man, that that weapon's the shit, man. That's gonna be an awesome weapon. That thing destroys people. Oh wait, didn't I just say that about the light rifle? Oh wait, what? And then he switches to a DMR and he starts destroying with that, and it's like these weapons seem so balanced. Like, I see one weapon and I think it's gonna be super awesome, but then I see the other weapon and it's super awesome, and like, but in a slightly different way, and they just seem so balanced with each other. I'm sure we'll probably find some little difference between the weapons that will make them better than the other weapons, and maybe even some huge difference that ends up like needing a patch or something. But just me viewing it as a spectator, these things just seem so balanced, and they all have their own little niches and personality, which I really like as well. So now about dropping the flag. Now in 343's most recent bulletin post, there was this huge Q&A session where they answered a lot of stuff, but unfortunately a lot of it we kind of already know. They did mention dropping the flag though, and right now they just said there's no way to drop the flag. We're not going to launch with a way to drop the flag, and it made it even sound like there's not even going to be an option in the custom games to drop the flag, because they're trying to change CTF into some new sort of form to make it play a little different and that make it play better, and they think this is better. So maybe it will. Maybe we're wrong on that. We think that they should drop the flag, but really that's not the good way to go. But we'll have to see. So they're not adding in any functionality for that at launch, so it actually forces people to try their new version instead of just instantly switching back to the old. Although they did say if there's some huge backlash in the community and this new way just completely just sucks and it's just terrible, they will possibly patch that functionality in the future. Now, another person also asked about weapon skins, like if there's gonna be a skin for the hammer or the sword, and they basically just said no, there's not going to be. There will probably, my guess, be only weapon skins for the standard weapons in matchmaking. Like, we're not going to have a sniper skin or anything like that. There's only going to be the ones that we can equip as primary weapons / secondary weapons in the main multiplayer mode. And then lastly, someone else asked about the flagnum, or holding the flag and shooting the magnum at the same time, and they asked if you have, like, say, a plasma pistol equipped, will you also still just switch to the magnum somehow? And they said, yeah, you will. And I think this is a good thing, because just a plasma pistol is not the most lethal of weapons when just alone and not combined, like the overcharge with like a BR or something. And if you had that with a flag, it would be basically completely useless, because there's a reason that it's called a pea shooter, and that's because it shoots peas that literally do no damage. It's like a 36 shot to kill somebody. So I'm kind of happy about that. So you'll actually, when you're holding the flag, since you can't drop it, you'll have some sort of form of offense if you're using a less lethal secondary when it's just combined by itself and nothing else. But that'll do it for this video. If you liked the video, you can leave a like or a comment. If you really like the video, you can subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye. Alright, now time for my little vloggity vlog part. I didn't want to latch this onto the front because it's always annoying when people do that, so I'm just going to slap it on to the end here. Okay, so I have cross-country meet coming up on Friday / Saturday. We leave Friday, stay the night, and then do the whole thing Saturday. So I'm going to be gone for 2 days, so no video on Friday and no video on Saturday, unfortunately. So sorry about that. I hope that's not too terrible, but I'll be back later, so yeah, I'm not gonna be dead or anything, don't worry. I'm not like, if you don't see a video from me, I'm not like dead, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, bye.